Hello, I'm Croak and it's time for my personal deck of the week. Before we take a look at the deck though, let's quickly see what I was up against this week in ranked play. All of these games have taken place in a range of 2300 to 2600 MMR. As you can see and probably experience yourself, there are mostly Skellige players out there. I've played a total of 114 ranked games this week, trying out a lot of different decks, and over half of the time I was up against Skellige. Scoia'tael and Nilfgaard have been the least popular this week. If we take a closer look, we can see that X-Men and Morkvarg decks are the most popular Skellige decks, with a few Discard and Resurrect or Kambi decks here and there. Northern Realms mostly run Ballistas, which is the deck that was most successful for me too, by the way, and monsters are almost always a weather variant. As you can see, there are mostly 4 decks that are being played right now, which admittedly gets a little boring after a while, but that's not something I want to discuss here, but feel free to express your thoughts on this in the comments. Now let's look at my most goodest deck of this week. I achieved the best win rate with Swim's machine deck this week, without Dandelion though, because I don't have him and I don't have the scraps to craft him, but it still worked pretty well. And I also tried to improve the deck concerning the current metagame, even though it works fine as it is, and experimented with a few changes. I'm not sure if I actually managed to improve anything, but this is what I ended up with last. Now let's take a look at a game with the original deck, and after that there's going to be one of this version. I hope you enjoy it, and until next time, take care. Well, Morkvarg is kind of a problem for this deck, because there's no lock. We don't need 3 of those. We don't need 2 witches. Yeah, I think I'll just keep this. So the current version of the deck I'm using is without Dandelion, because I don't have him and I'm not really sure if I want to craft him yet. I want to do some games first and see how this works.
Crush those vermin!
Well, I can kill that right away. There's Morkvarg. I'm not sure if it's worth it to Philippa here. I mean, I get to kill the bear and damage Morkvarg, but without killing him, so he doesn't get the resurrect value immediately. She does pull out Roach though. Well, maybe that's a good thing.
You do not deserve to live.
Survive. Yeah. Okay, that worked out pretty well. That stupid werewolf is really annoying though. Yeah, I don't want to draw... I'd like to draw a Nenneke, but I don't want to draw another Witcher, so I'm just going to keep what I have, I think. And I don't know if I actually want to try to win this round or get him to play a few more cards. With a little luck I can build a very huge board with the siege supports next turn. Well, I can do it right now too. Maybe he runs Kambi, so yeah.
Salutations.
I got destroyed by Kambi so many times recently, and if I just carry all this over into the next round and establish like a really big board and then he plays Kambi, then I lose. So I'm going to try to win this round.
I told you so, you idiot.
Uh-oh. Trouble approaches.
Well, I have 2 weather removals. I hope that's going to be enough.
Bloody non-humans.
Well, he probably has another one. But I think the version of his deck that has a lot of frost doesn't run Kambi necessarily. Well, I've invested so much in this board.
Regroup.
Give them no rest, no reprieve. Give them no rest, no reprieve.
Okay. It's a good target for my Ballista. Just don't know if I want to do it right now. I can get him down to 4 as well. I mean, killing him doesn't do much. He's going to return as a 5. But if I can just get him down to 1, for example, then that would be good. He would have played weathers if he had more weather, right? So I can I just commit in the last row here.
Uh-oh. Trouble approaches.
I basically lose 1 deploy by putting it in the first row, but I think it's safer. I'd like him to play a few more units before I use the Ballista.
We'll see it.
Oh, no witches. Yes. Oh, but Avalach, if he has Avalach, he's probably going to have Kambi as well. So I think I'm going to keep Regis in case the last round's going to happen. All my machines get buffed by 4 right now, so that's pretty strong. Oh, he's dead. He's not dead. I could kill him with just one of these ballistas, but that would be kind of a waste. I can also just revive this one. I mean, I really want to win this round or make him play Kambi this round, so I think I can do that. I want to make him play Kambi without having to play my witches, so I can do that next round and win the game. And now I've got 2 triple deploys left for these ballistas here. Okay, let's play the first one. I'm pretty pretty far ahead, so... So I can play Regis right now. Yeah, I can just draw out this round, possibly win it, and even if I don't win it, he won't be able to kill me with Kambi next turn, because he doesn't, because there aren't enough rounds left. So let's eat something. Do I want to deny a possible resurrect, or just... I think I just want to get as many points as possible. Okay.
Not too shabby. Not shabby at all.
Yeah. He definitely has Kambi in his hand. Or in his deck at least. Fucking Kambi. I never really played around him. And I lost a few times just because of that, and now it paid off to actually pay attention to that.
Checkmate.
Okay, so let's see if this version of the deck works out. I'm not sure if the changes are good. Yeah, okay. Don't want to draw another Witcher, for example. So I guess we start out with the QUEN sign. This one. Weather monsters is usually a good matchup, but I'm not sure if it is with the like with this version of the deck.
Bloody non-humans.
I mean, the QUEN sign doesn't really do that much, so it basically just gives me 6 power, but it kind of ensures that the KAEDWENI Siege Support sticks to the board, which is good, but you know, and also the added shackles might come in handy, but they don't directly contribute to any points on the board, and also they make the draw a little bit more inconsistent. I think using getting another scout might not be a good idea, because then I can't clear the fog that is eventually going to hit me. Could get the second one of that, and
But we're broke as shit peddlers.
Uh-oh. Trouble approaches.
so I at least get double buffs on the following units. Okay. So how can I damage him the most? Get this down to 5. Kill this, and then next turn 5, 4, 3. That's not very impressive though. Could play the witches. They would get pretty strong.
Tomfoolery. Enough.
But now I would like to get Ninike, so I can put them back in the deck. Otherwise the last round is going to be very difficult. Okay, now I can put this to 5, put this to 5. Kill one? And then go 5, 4, 3 next turn. That's not nice. Maybe it's enough to make him pass. But I do get a lot of damage next turn, so he might just keep playing. I don't know if shackling that is worth it. He's going to get a 10. What if I prevent him from getting a 10? Is that... I think I have to. It gets frost damage though, now. Come on, just pass. Unlock, okay. This is not good. I can't keep going, I'm just going to lose more and more. I have to pass now to at least preserve some cards to be able to win the next 2 rounds, hopefully. Well, I do have one more card, but it's still going to be tough. Weather removal is good. I think I'm going to get rid of the Ballista though. Well, a renew doesn't really do anything this turn at least. Nope, he hasn't played anything, I haven't played anything. Okay, I think Regis is a bit... A gold card in general might be a bit too much, because it pulls out Roach too. But, well, I can just resurrect the Blue Stripe Scout next turn with Shani. Well, I can actually resurrect the Succubus as well. That might be good, actually. Then I don't have weather removal. And I want to get rid of the fog that he's probably going to play.
It is how I punish those who irritate me.
Well, Radovid didn't really do anything this game. Maybe FOLTEST is just better because he is more consistent. He just gives me, like, throughout the deck 12 points or something. Maybe that's better. But now renew doesn't do anything because I haven't played a gold. Well, guess I'm gonna start off with Regis. That's not very tasty. Not very fulfilling meal too. Just a 10. You're just a Geralt, Regis. You're nothing more than a Geralt. Resurrecting the Succubus might actually not be very good. I don't think he's going to have a very big unit. I could then just revive another scout with Shani and play this one now.
Elves must die!
There's the fog. Well, I could kill all of this without removing the fog, but I think the fog damage would be too much.
Sure.
Well, no Succubus for me, I guess. Okay, let's get a scout, clear the weather, remove the foglets. We can actually use the Ballista 3 times. if he doesn't remove any of them. Well, here removes one of them. Come on, play something that's a little bigger than these little wolves. I need a good target for Philippa, or two good targets to bounce between. This is a pretty weak Ballista. But it might be enough. Depends on what he plays. That's okay. That's a good Philippa target, I guess. But I'm not sure if it's going to be enough. So 5, 4, 3, 2... Should be good. Ooh, close one. Very close.